Hello, hello. Brand new pick a card reading, and this one is Why Do They Love You? Okay. For anybody interested in a private reading or anything like that, private readings are open for bookings. I have hyperlinks. Whenever they're not available, it will not be available. The link will not be available. But feel free to check out any bookings or anything like that you'd like. All that information is available down in the description box below. Let's get into the pile selection. 1, 2, and 3. I'll see you in your pile number 1. So before we get into your message cards on like how do they love you, why do they love you, what's going on, what's like how do they feel, because they're not communicating, and maybe if they are, it's not enough. We're going to get into some nitty gritty as to some of like the bad stuff of like why they love you as well, which we're going to get into with the scandalous deck. But let's get into it mainly with the main message that I wrote here by hand as well. Now let's see here. Bear with me. Alright, now getting right back into it. Let's see if we can do a 0.5. Alright, well, you guys see my extension cord. You can get over it. Anyway, so you have, dearest you, you'll be reunited. I'm sorry, you don't realize this, but you inspire me. I don't know why I heard that. You'll be reunited. Maybe this is somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time is finally coming back towards you. This person could also have like kind of like a really heavy energy towards like the root chakra too, like activation. There's a lot of red that seems through. This person might like tell you how they really feel through like physical touch too. Like they don't make love the same way with everybody, like the same. I don't know why I'm getting that energy too. You're probably like, Dub, no. It's like different. This person has a hard time communicating how they really feel. But anyway, you don't realize this, but you inspire me. You are relentless with your dreams, and I see now that I would be an idiot to give you up again. Every year, you get hotter and hotter. How are you in your age range but look so beautiful? Your sex appeal is unmatched to anyone I have ever dated. Even if you think they are hotter, they are not. Oh my god. This person really like doesn't it's almost like they compare you to this person, but it's almost like, yeah, but my person does this, or like, no, but my dad does that, or my mom does this, like that kind of energy, you know what I mean? But let's get into it a little bit more. Sorry about that, guys. Your sex appeal is unmatched to anyone I have ever dated. Even if you think if they are hotter, they are not. I'm going to marry you this year. Some of you guys are already like in this connection with this person, stuff like that. I am not waiting a second longer after I get this money. So maybe there's somebody who really plans on like working hard towards something. I plan on getting us our own house. I plan on having you in my world. I love you for standing by me. I love you for exactly who you are, which is pure transformation. I'm never going back to them. You are it for me. Love, yours. Number 33 was significant. That came out. Like I Would by Zayn is also something coming forth. Number 22 and also number 721 for some reason could be significant for some of you guys. Alright, but let's put this away and go right into your messages. Okay, getting right back into it. Let's get into the scandalous moments, okay, that they find the most attractive about you, or like why they're like in love with you. So let's get into it. The first main card that you're getting is Dearest You. I have been pretending to orgasm our entire relationship, scandalously them. Maybe they're used to people like faking their orgasm or not really like being genuine in the bedroom, and maybe you counteract them. Maybe you're different in that regard, okay? Next one that you're getting is Dearest You. One day I plan on ghosting you with no goodbye. I want to always be on your mind, holding on to every moment that we have created, that you will never find the truth, that we are a lie, scandalously them. So maybe this is also somebody being in love with you because you don't play those kind of games with them. Okay? Now the next one you're getting is Dearest You. I forgive you for everything I pushed you to do. When you stay, I realize I'm in love with you. Scandalously them is also something coming forth. The next one that you are receiving, Dearest You. I want to be with them, not you. No one knows anything about you. Scandalously them. Maybe this person loves the fact that you see loyalty and faithfulness in them, even when they are like cheating, or even when their situation isn't the most brightest or the most greatest. Like you end up seeing them in their lightest as well, okay? Now the next one that you're receiving is, and I'm not here to judge or anything of that nature, I'm just here to read. Dear Stu, I recently reconnected with my ex. I flirted back with them too, scandalously them. Maybe this is your ex, okay, that you're connecting with, and you're probably wondering why this person loves you. It's because you guys have this relentless connection towards each other, regardless of like maybe who you're with or things of that nature, okay? You guys will always see each other. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Like, you'll always see each other in the partner that you end up choosing. And it's the weirdest thing for you guys. You guys may be involved in a twin flame connection. Dear Stu, this is not the final stage of what I desire. I have goals that do not match your reality. She or he matches what I want more. So even though I love you, I love what I want more. I just don't see a future with you, scandalously them. And the part of the twin flame journey is recognizing oneself and true authentic like self as well, okay, through that process. And this person, maybe the both of you guys encountered like a separation, or maybe the both of you guys were in different relationships, figuring out your own identities, okay? And I feel like the both of you guys end up coming back together pretty strongly. But one of you guys is in a really complex relationship. But anyway, dear Stu, I actually have fallen in love with you. Love them. So this person ended up falling in love with you throughout the madness, throughout the drama, throughout the backlashes and everything like that. Okay, and this is a topic about why they love you. So let's get into the next one you have. Dear Stu, I replay our intimate moments while I am at work. Love them is also something coming forth. And these are messages coming in from the switch deck. You do still have some from the scandalous deck too. We're going to get that in a moment, but let's get into the switch deck a little bit. The next one that you're receiving is, Dear Stu, I'm going to send you a relationship request on Facebook. I want everyone to know we are together officially. Love them. Now, it might not be as dramatized as that one. It could just be as innocent as like a friend request. And maybe this person's intention is to literally let everybody know that they're with you, or that they're in connection with you, or that they are seeing you in some capacity. Like, they're not even nervous about what their exes might think, who maybe you have met before in the past. Maybe you're like, oh, I don't want them to think this, and they're just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay. So this person definitely loves you, and he shows it by his actions as well as like physical like touch. Dear Stu, I was there when you thought that I wasn't, scandalously them. So maybe they overheard something that you had said about them in like a positive regard, and it really stuck with them too, because they felt like that was who you generally are. Dear Stu, I'm only legally married to you. I can still do whatever I want. Scandalous them. Maybe, I don't know, I'm getting that this person, maybe you're not legally married to this person. Maybe this person is legally married. And maybe this person is trying to get divorced or trying to get in separation. I don't know, I'm getting like really crazy person. So whether it's a man or woman, I'm getting that this person was like a... Okay, a little cuckoo. Okay, go Cocoa Pops. No sponsorship. Anyway, so obviously, but like, what would I be broadcasting for Cocos? I don't know. I got that. Some of you guys might be getting like a brand deal or something, especially if you're like working hard towards something. Okay, but anyway, so the next one you're getting is Dear Stu, or maybe you're involved with somebody who has a brand deal, something like that. Anyway, they're legally married, or maybe that has something to do with like a legal document is binding like with them. And it could even be like a company they own together, or like something like that as well. Like, it's just like a lot of complex energy, and they didn't realize how like deep they like were actually, like, they didn't feel like they were going to have remorse about the situation. They're starting to break down their life, and they're starting to see little elements of how you're influenced upon it. So this could have been like a really long love story for some of you guys. Okay, Dear Sue, I gave them extra money outside of our budget. They could blackmail me, scandalously them. Maybe this person is going to be giving you money outside of their budget, and their person could eventually like blackmail them. Maybe they're making risky behavior with you as well. And maybe that's also part of why they fell in love with you, or how they demonstrate that they love you as well. Dear Stu, no matter how skinny, bigger, fuller, or plumper you get, I will always want you. Your energy is amazing, and I want you to grow old with me, scandalously them. This could have been somebody who like maybe knew you in your quote-unquote chunky years, whatever, okay? But maybe this person still felt like, damn, like she's thick, or like, damn, like that girl's bad, like no matter, or damn, like he's hot, or whatever, like no matter like how you transform or whatever, this guy or girl or whatever, whatever, is attracted to you. Okay, and they recognize that your soul will always be the same no matter how you look like, and they can't really replicate your soul in anybody else who could be like a supermodel or like a whatever. Like, they find your energy very unique. So the next one that you're getting is November. Okay, what birthdays are in November? Mainly Scorpios, I believe, right? Are in November, and Sagittarius, right? But let's see. Bear with me. Birthdays in November, zodiac signs. Yeah, Scorpio and Sagittarius is from October 21st. I'm sorry, 24th to November 21st. And then that's Scorpio season. And then November 22nd to December 21st is Sagittarian. So Sagittarius could be significant, or Scorpio placements could be significant in that regard. But let's put this over to the side and let's get into your tarot. Also, guys, if you are wanting a private reading with me, all that information to directly book is available down below. I have my instant menu available for you guys as well, okay? So it avoids the booking site and all that and just takes you directly towards what you're wanting. But let's get into the tarot. First card that you're receiving is the Seven of Wands, and this is about standing your ground, facing challenges, making up necessary restrictions. So this could also be like, let's just say for instance, for Seven of Wands, like in a natural disaster like element, you see how he's like has all that big defense system and stuff like that. This could be like literally prepping for like a hurricane, essentially. Okay, I'm a Floridian, so this is probably the most easiest for me to like, you know, compare it to. But and people from the island know this as well. They have to deal with hurricanes a little bit more difficult than we do at times. But anyway, so like with the Seven of Wands energy coming forth in the upright, this is like a hurricane coming towards you, and then you having like defensive blockages towards it. Like you have your windows like covered, or like you have the sandbags ready, like you're ready, you're prepped, you're ready to stand your ground. This person really loves this aspect about you, okay, that you're ready for like anything that comes your way, but you're also not really willing to put up with any bullshit, and you're willing to block them like at any time as well, with the Seven of Wands energy coming forth. You're ever like, okay, so wait a minute, this person loves me because I can actually block them, but it's like you have just reason for blocking them. But with the Two of Cups energy, true love, mutual respect, connection, and union energy coming forth, this person feels a sense of kinship. They literally feel like you are the female version of their own energy, which is very interesting. And you may feel, or whatever, feels like, you know, it's like you guys feel like really similar energy. And I'm tapping into that with the Two of Cups. It's almost like this person can explain something to you without having to really explain something to you with this card, okay? Very familiar spirits there. Now with the not Two of Wands, the Ten of Wands energy coming from the reversal, it's also you're relentless. It's almost like where other people would collapse and break down, where it's just too much, and you know what I mean, you would be like, no, I can take on this, or I can do this, or I can deal with this, like that kind of energy, with the Ten of Wands energy coming up in the reversal. So then you have this other card as well. It's a disruptor, energy with the Devil card coming through. Addiction, obsession, materialism, excessive, and powerlessness. Alright, so maybe both of you guys had to deal with separate karmas, separate negative frequencies, separate negative intentions, you set your way. But really similar, interesting, similar, and you're going to find out how aligned the both of you guys are, especially if this person hasn't opened up to you yet about like their life story, things that they've gone through, stuff like that. Like this person's going to end up like revealing a lot of that to you. But it's almost like you have some kind of tied karma to this person as well. You guys share a really deep story. Capricorn, Scorpio, as well as a bit of Aquarian coming through there, with it being primarily focused on Saturn frequency. Now the next card that you're getting is the Five of Cups energy in the upright. This is about disappointment, mourning, regret, loss, grief. This is also somebody really being in the element of like, they won't recognize how much they actually genuinely love you until they lose you or lose out on you multiple times, to where you guys literally are on your last brink to connect truly and genuinely. And this is going to be really frustrating for some of you guys. Now this person also respects your essence of like to defend yourself, especially like when people come at you like a certain way, with the Knight of Swords in the reversal. That's unfocused, bully, dangerous, rude, missed opportunities, with the Knight of Swords energy in the reversal. Now, you have also the ability to make friends out of your enemies, with Justice card coming through, heavy on the Libra Scorpio element there. Now, underneath the Ten of Wands, like you can make like deals with like, let's just say like you have like a coworker who's like up your ass, and it's like maybe you end up getting promoted over this coworker, and this coworker's still up your ass, but you end up like I don't like where other people would have to deal with that shit forever. You're like, nah, I'm not dealing with this. We're gonna squash this. What's going on? Like, you might talk to them about it. You might do something for them. It's just you intuitively, you follow your intuition to create balance in your life. And a lot of people who have Mars and Libra will do that. Now, not necessarily Mars, not necessarily like Sun and Libra, but Mars and Libra will do that. But with the Hermit card energy in the reversal, self-pity, sadness, loneliness, delays, and rejection energy coming forth, this person may have put you in self-isolation multiple times. This person may have created like immense delays for you guys to connect, especially when it would have been perfect times, quote unquote, for you guys to connect or do anything with each other and stuff like that. Maybe this person really utilized you a lot for like sex, or like never really appreciated your energy, especially with this card being there. And the next card underneath for clarification is the Knight of Cups. Disappointment, vanity, cheating, revoked offers. Maybe this person did cheat on you multiple times. Maybe this person rejected you emotionally multiple times as well, and you felt like a period of like really deep isolation and not really knowing like, should you move on, should you just stay? Kind of like Bella Swan, you know what I mean? I talk about this on my TikTok. I have it on there. I'll pin it up again. I'll pin it on my TikTok for those guys who know my TikTok. It's at Jaslyn Said That. But like, that's like the most comparison. Let me see if I can find it. No, I don't have TikTok downloaded on my main phone. It's for purposes, it's for main reasons, okay? Because I have an addiction to reels, okay? And it needs to be stopped. Some capacity. So anyway, underneath the Five of Cups energy, disappointment, it's just easy. It's quick focus. It's quick disconnection. It's exactly how my brain works sometimes. So with disappointment, mourning, regret, loss, grief, this person may have underwent like a really deep loss of someone, okay? Like maybe they had to lose somebody, and it could have been like a mother, okay? With the Empress card coming forth in the reversal, insecurity, smothering, lack of progress, negligence, or it may have been kind of like, you know, a wife as well. Maybe they had to lose out like on a really good opportunity with their significant other, and they're starting to realize maybe some of the things that you said and the connection actually have some kind of basis. Now underneath that, and they are also recognizing that they're maybe getting left like at every corner as well, like from people that they thought would be there forever, who would love them forever. And it's like the moment that their like world gets rough, the moment that they're like kind of like problems arise, like let's just say if they were like on top of the world, and then like let's just say they were an NBA player or something like that, let's just fucking say that. Let's just say they were an NBA player or something like that, and then all of a sudden they hurt their knee. Let's just put it into like, not Last Holiday, what is that movie called? Queen Latifah. Just Right. Okay, sorry, my mic dropped. Well, really, it slipped out of my hand, or was pushed out of my hand, but let's not get creepy. Anyway, with the Eight of Cups energy, okay, coming forth, which is confirmation period, honestly. I don't take it as a negative. So anyway, it happens to me a lot. Anyway, so with the Eight of Cups energy coming forth in the upright position, not upright, the reversal position, this is low self-esteem, fear of change, avoidance stance. So this person has been in fear of changing, not giving people like the emotional reciprocation that you were yearning for, thinking that other people were going to settle for less, settle for these breadcrumbs, settle for all these things, and they're not. They're actually setting up like this person's recognizing your worth through the loss of you, okay, if that makes sense. All right. But I also do feel like this is going to lead to this person maybe even taking some quick action towards you. But they're kind of really scared too, because of what they already put you through, like immense shit. The Lover's card is not even placed here. So this person could be, damn, I can't talk right now. This person could be, what's it called? Karmic with this energy here. But that's, you know, involved in twin flame connections. There's some karmic frequency there. But if you want a little bit more insight into that, feel free to book a private reading with me. I even have mini tarot spreads available for like just a quick little 5-minute spread sent to you. And yeah, all that information is available down below. And I also have yearly passes. And I go live stream every night at 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. Whenever I don't go live, if I'm taking like a weekend off of going live stream or something like that, I'll let you guys know on my community page. So that's why it's always best to just reflect back to the community page, so because I'll keep you guys, you know, updated with what's going on the channel. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, bye for now. Hello, my pile number twos. Welcome, welcome. So you guys picked the yellow pile. Really vibrant, really creative energy. Maybe this person really likes the way that you express yourself, okay? Express yourself, okay? Some of you guys might be singers, might be musical, might be like really into like dancing, or really like just expressing yourself, being vibrant, bringing that childlike wonder into your daily reality, okay? To like where it inspires this person to be like, wow, I don't know, I feel like I want to talk. First of all, I want to talk really fast. If y'all, I just recorded the previous pile, I was super chill. But first of all, I want to talk like super fast. This person might really like talking to you. A lot of people who are like in self-isolation a lot, or like do like a lot of remote work, don't have like a lot of socialization like that, and they have like select like socialization. So even like this is homeschool kids. Hi, how are you? I'm one of them. You know, it's not me judging you. Sometimes it's like really hard for them to like open up to certain people, or like express themselves, or like stuff like that. So whenever they do open up to you or do express themselves and stuff like that, sometimes it can be at a really rapid pace, to the point where they're like, everything that they were thinking about they tell you, because they don't have that kind of like, it's not like that socialization skill. It's kind of like where they just don't understand how to have a conversation with somebody who isn't themselves. So a lot of the time it'll just be a streamline of thought versus interruption then back, interruption then back. It'll be like that. And a lot of people don't understand that. They'll just automatically go, well, that person doesn't listen, or that person doesn't, or that person, or that person, or that person, or that. And it's like, dude, give that person a fucking breather or break, whatever. Maybe they're fucking alone all the time. You ever think about that? Maybe they have nobody to talk to. Maybe the people they do talk to is for a select amount of time. Like, you know what, like, it's insane how perfect people expect you to be, and it's the perfection in their reality. Anyway, so let's get into this. Again, you might be really creative, you might be really good with like words, you might be really good with things like that, but let's get into your channeled letter that I wrote this morning for you guys, channeling in this insight, creating the piles. Let's put this on pause. All right, some of you guys might not be able to read it from here, okay, but I just wanted to see the layout here. But we're gonna go piece by piece, and I'll zoom in again. Sorry about my extension cord, but it's a great extension cord. All right, so I got a couple of different frequencies. We're going to read the key notations around it, because it was really vibrancy, a lot of aligned thoughts, okay, and a lot of creating them into reality and it coming towards you. So you could be a master manifester, okay, for these piles. I was getting a lot of Virgo Leos, okay. They have like a really strong tendency to like build really strong frequencies, okay. They have a tendency to like well, it can either burn down the house or create a new world, essentially, okay. But either way, so TKO by Justin Timberlake also came out. That song for this pile, 77, 111, 1212 frequencies. And these are all in alignment with starting new beginnings, having aligned thoughts with your partners, generating really strong partnerships with your person, okay, possibly being on the pathway to like getting married or highly committal energy, especially with that echoing in my mind, like, where's my wife, like question mark, like somebody kind of frantic. It's almost like maybe you have a tendency to go MIA, maybe a little bit, okay. Maybe you might go dip and go on some little adventures, pulling in a little bit of Sagittarian frequency, even though, is Sagittarian here? Yeah, Sag and Aries at the bottom. And you're also getting 72 and 90. And for some reason, I got, that could either be money or an actual number. Anyway, so also Obsessed with You energy came out, and 23 also came out really strongly. There's just some potential indicators for some of you guys. But let's get into it. Dear you, you are the most perfect human I think I'll ever find. I even find yourself proclaimed imperfections as perfection. Even when I do not write you, and I'm sorry, damn, I can't read yellow sometimes, you know what I mean? When I do not write you and get mad as well as block you, I never can get my mind and heart out of love with you. Your craziness is a part of you. I'm sorry, a part of your expression of your love for me. I understand that now. I just don't want to lose you ever. I never want you to be crazy over anyone else but me. I see this. I'm also getting My Bloody Valentine was like ringing in my fucking mind. Torn frequency, because it's a torn relationship. Megan Fox and MGK. Anyway, which is really publicized. Everybody knows that. You know what I mean? For the most part. But anyway. Where was I at? Damn it. I see us create. Oh my god. Guys. You guys might lose your place in like train of thought, but this person really likes that about you. Like the things that annoy other people, this person really like loves about you. I never want you to be crazy over anyone else with me. I see us creating a family. I would give it to you now if I had the means. I feel heartbroken that I can't offer you truly what I dream. You are my life, my love, my strength, and my focus. Without you, I'm lost, distant, and hopeless. Again, a lot of rhyming, a lot of like intricate kind of energy with this one. You have every right to believe I am not worth it. I plan on marrying you, and not them. I plan on staying with you until the very end. Love them is also something coming forth. Okay, maybe it was you were on a pathway of recognizing your own self-worth, and the minute that you ended up recognizing your own self-worth, or maybe even standing ground or something like that, this person also started to recognize what they were lacking in the connection, or what they're not doing in the connection, maybe without you even having to really tell them. They just kind of are analyzing the connection, reviewing things, maybe even messages, and understanding, damn, maybe I should have responded differently to that, or maybe I should have done this differently, or maybe I should have explained it like this, or maybe I should have said this to this person. Like, this person's now kind of like digesting what they did, what they've done, what you guys have done, like together, like that kind of energy. But let's get into your message cards. All right, now getting into the message cards, we've got the switch deck, and these are more of positive affirmators, like things of that nature, changes. They're going to be coming in to your connection. But let's get into the scandalous first, because it looks like maybe both of you guys may be a little bit mischievous, or a little bit kind of like different together. Okay, but let's get into it. So you're receiving, well, you know what, let's go like this. You're also like really organized. This person may like that as well. Okay, dearest you, I do not like a lot of Virgo energy with that. Dearest you, I do not want to hide anymore with you. I want everyone to know I am with you. Scandalously them. They also love like that you're not ashamed of like your connection with them, or like whatever they're like going through, whatever, like you're just like, so like they're my person, and like that kind of energy. This person really likes that about you. Dearest you, I have sex with someone who looks just like you. Scandalously them. Maybe you tried to move on, and there's something that actually entices them, is that maybe the person that you chose to move on with was like somebody who maybe looks like them, or like, you know, there's something like really similar about them. You know, like how Sammy did with Ron. Like, she's like so entitled, like, now, you know what I mean? Like, she's like, now, like, you know, now, but like anyway. But dude, her dude looks just like Ron. Like, what the fuck? So, I mean, come on. So the next one you get is and then some people will try to blame, like, well, there's some people have a type, and no, the fuck. Dearest you, I never want to, it's okay, so like type is like, okay, I like brunettes, but that brunette is not going to look exactly like my previous brunette. You know what I mean? There's not a type. It's now it's a, I'm looking for somebody who's like you, you know, that kind of energy. Like, what, not Ray J, that one guy who was a football player that didn't marry, Reggie, I think his name was, right? It was with Kim, and he ended up dating a woman who looks exactly, I should just call it the Kim effect, because like literally he ended up dating a woman exactly who looked like Kim Kardashian. And it's like so sad, honestly. And you know, Connie did the same thing. That's a little sad, you know what I mean? Dearest you, I never wanted them, only you. From the moment that I met you, love them. So this person also really likes that it doesn't matter who they end up connecting with. You're always going to go searching for them like in another person. This person finds that like really intriguing about you. Dearest you, how can you grab anyone's attention? I'm jealous of how others like you, even when you aren't trying. Why are you so much better than me? Scandalously them is also something coming forth. So this person could also really like this about you, is that you're able to kind of like you're like a flame, and then there's usually a bunch of moths, like that kind of energy. Okay, it's like to where a whole bunch of people just like want to like tap into your energy, or like so other people just want to know like what you're thinking about, or like who you are, or like they just, there's something about you that's very interesting. Okay, for pound number 2, this person really loves that about you. Dearest you, you are not my significant other. You are my whore. Absolutely nothing more. It's gonna to them. This person also likes that you can play kind of both roles as well. Okay, so like, let's just say you can be kind of like that jealous wifey kind of like energy, or like a protective, nurturing, kind of caring energy, or you can be kind of like, nah, shot, let's just fuck it, let's just do this, let's do that. Like, it's you guys have a little bit of a best friend relationship there, especially like when it comes to like your intimacy. And then maybe this person's used to like having their partner, like having to kind of like compromise a lot for their partner as far as like sexually goes, and no one ever like compromising like back, or like, I don't know. Dear Stu, I have made a private collage of you. I have it saved on my phone. I love looking at you scandalously. Now, this person could have a little mini private collage of you. Okay, and that's their way of saying, like, dude, I'm obsessed with you. I love you. Like, that kind of energy, okay? And I feel like it's you, like, let's just say if they've had, like, other things like that with other exes, like, yours is the most, though. Like, yours has the most pictures, yours has the most videos, or yours has the most little memes, or like something like that, okay? Dear Stu, I always defend you when you aren't in the room. They don't understand you the way I do. We are mirrors, us too. That's why I'll never abandon you. Scandalously them is also something coming forth. So maybe the both of you guys may go head to head, like when you're in person, or like around other people or stuff like that. Maybe the minute that person like leaves the room, this is giving kind of like a Cookie Lion and Lucius Lion kind of dynamic a little bit. Remember that elevator scene? I don't know if you guys have seen it. Let me pause here. Alright, so here it is. Some of you guys have already seen this already.
You got my back, dog. I owe you. Yeah, no, you make sure you look after my son.
Hold on.
Yeah, I see you still trash talking me, bitch.
Watch your mouth.
Man, you better be careful.
So you just gonna let him talk to me like that?
If he says something I disagree with, I'll let you know.
That's so fast! Get off of me, Vernon! Get off of me! What have I ever done to you for you to treat me like this?
I see why you got rid of her ass. She crazy.
Effective immediately, your contract with Empire is terminated.
Because of her?
Because she's right. Your lyrics suck.
So again, that's pretty wild. That's pretty crazy. But at the same time, it's obviously dramatized. But I love Empire. It's a pretty cool show, besides the fuckery that happened. Anyway, so it's almost like maybe the both of you guys do the same thing for each other, like vice versa. Okay, to like where you guys like defend each other in that aspect. But let's get into the next one. We have Dear Stu. Not many people do that for their partner. Dear Stu, yes, I'm going to post this picture of you. I want them to know I love you. Scandalously them is also something coming forth. So maybe this person likes that. Maybe you post pictures of them without their permission a little bit. But obviously, guys, don't go crazy. Don't be like, well, I'm going to post a picture of them now. And da-da-da-da. Like, if you don't already do this, okay? Anyway, so it's almost like that, okay? Dear Stu, I planned something amazing with your favorite people. I even called your mom or dad that you don't talk to. I hope that won't anger you. Scandalously them is also something coming forth. So maybe this person wants to be kind of like, maybe you're like this, okay? If they're not like this, maybe you're like this. To like where they want to like mend the situations that are like happening in your world, or maybe you do this to them, okay? Like their rifts that they're having like with their mom or their dad or whatever, okay? Now the next one that you're getting is, Dear Stu, I started rumors about your sex life. It wasn't true, but it was fun. Scandalously them is also something coming forth. So maybe they like that you talk shit about them, and maybe you try to deter other people from like dating them, okay? Now the next one you're getting is, Dear Stu, I noticed all the new things you were getting. I am jealous. I truly hate you for receiving more than me. Why do they view me as less than you? I deserve more than breadcrumbs. I deserve to feast too. Scandalously a friend is also something coming forth. Maybe this person, okay, so I don't know why I feel like maybe there was a little bit of dynamic to where maybe you may have dated their friend or something like that. This is for select few people. Lord of mercy, okay? But, you know, dating their friend or something like that, to like where, or like a brother, you know, to like where this person is envious. Like, let's just say their brother is like envious that you actually love their brother more, like a fucking Damon, Stefan, Elena dynamic situation. It's almost like they're upset that you care more about them than you do like, okay, let's just say there's one older brother here, okay? Then there's another older brother here, okay? And then there's you. Hi, how are you doing? Or maybe some of you guys are taller. Hi, how are you doing? Okay. And then you actually really love the yellow, but the red is like, hey, like, do you want to hang out? Do you want to do whatever? Like, you know what I mean? And maybe this person shows interest in you and stuff like that. Maybe you go with the red person, okay? Because the yellow person is distant, okay? But they're related or connected in some kind of frequency, okay? So like friendship or like brother or something like that, okay? Hopefully not as deep, but for some reason I'm getting that energy. This person's upset that you don't want them. You want yellow. You understand? Red's upset that you want yellow, okay? All right, so let's get into the switch deck, though. January could be significant. Maybe there was something significant that happened in January between the both of you guys. Or maybe this person fell in love with you in the month of January. Or maybe it took them from January to August to fall in love with you as well, with January and August energy coming through. Now, January could also be significant for Capricorn or Aquarian energy. August energy is more along the lines of, Leo energy for the most part. But it does tread into Virgo season, just a bit. Now let's get into a little bit more. Dear Stu, let's go by the water today and just talk. I love when you speak and share your thoughts with me. You are too sweet. Love yours. So like I said, it might annoy other people, like your communication style or whatever, but to this person, they actually really like you. They actually really like you for who you are. Maybe they can keep up with, like, how you talk. Some people can't. So, like, maybe this person can keep up with that, okay? Now, the next one that you're getting is, Dearest Stu, like, let's just say, for instance, like, you would have a conversation and maybe you would have like a thought that connects to something else that is involved with the conversation, but you have to spend time explaining the connection. The other person, you don't have to explain the connection. This person automatically understands the connection of like how this person thought about that. Okay, dear Stu, allow me to cook for you. This is the way I say that I love you. Love them is also something coming forth. December energy coming in as well. So Sagittarian and Capricorn energy, heavy on that Capricorn with the January and December. Dearest Stu, I've been shopping for rings to propose to you with. Please say yes. Maybe this person's been looking since December for a ring for you, for some of you guys. Dearest Stu, I'm going to buy something special for you soon. Love, yours, as well as coming through. These are the messages of why this person loves you and how they love you and potential new remarks. But let's get into your tarot. Alright, getting into your tarot here. I just wanted to put the other cards away. Let's get into your first main card. You have the Six of Pentacles energy coming forth. Okay. Now with the Six of Pentacles energy coming forth in the reversal, this is inequality, extortion, selfishness, debt, string attached. This person loves you because you love them regardless of what they have given you. Even though you knew that they could have given you more. Even though you knew, like, basically kind of like what you deserve. It's almost like you settled for less because you love them. And it might not make sense to other people, but it might make sense to you. Now the next one that you're getting is the Page of Pentacles. Ambitious, steady, consistent, planner, grounded. This person knew that you would eventually give them a coin. Like eventually give them that one of those Six of Pentacles that they kept for themselves. Something practical, little by little, building little by little. That you were in it for the long game. With the Page of Pentacles energy. Maybe it took this person a long time to really come to the terms that they actually love you. Pulling in a lot of Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy with the Page of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles energy. Talent, mastery, dedication, expertise, and accomplishment. Now, this is also Earth elemental energy. Heavy on the Sun in Virgo. Which correlates to what I was picking up in the channeled message frequency. Which ties in there. Anyway. The next one that we're getting, I also feel like this person loves the fact that you talk a lot. With the Eight of Pentacles energy. Or the fact that you work a lot. Or whenever you're hyper-focused, you like get something really, really done. You have a streamlined focus, okay, with the Eight of Pentacles energy. Now the next one that you're getting is the Magician card. In the reverse, this person might also love the fact that that you could be manipulative. Okay, with manipulation, greed, trickery, conniving, wasted resources. This person may love the fact that you are manipulative. Okay, or that you are a little bit of a trickster, that you do things a little bit behind their back. Now with the Emperor card coming forth, this person also loves the fact that you can handle their stubbornness, their recklessness, and their lack of discipline with the Emperor card in the reversal. It says stubborn, recklessness, rigid, lack of discipline as the keywords, mainly. Aries and Gemini, planet Mars is in association with this, but really Capricorn, Aries is significant, and most of the time Virgos come up like this, especially in my readings. And you'll see that a lot when I live stream at 9 o'clock. I live stream a lot, and whenever I don't live stream, I'll let you guys know on my community page, whenever I'm like taking a little weekend off, or maybe just a night off, or anything like that. But usually I live stream pretty frequently. But let's get into it a little bit more. So with the Seven of Swords energy coming up, this person really likes that you're sneaky, or that you can be a little bit deceitful or manipulative, okay? It's almost like this person knows that you know that they have an alternative motive. This is not for the, I'm sorry, but this person likes this about you. They like that you're able to kind of like get away with shit, okay, with the Seven of Swords energy. Now, underneath the Page of Pentacles, you have the World card. This is also somebody who appreciates the fact that you are taking your time to bring your relationship to the world, that you're not pressuring them to be like, no, we need to be like, everybody needs to know that we need to be together. Everybody needs to, like, this person appreciates the fact that you're taking your time with that. Now, underneath the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Pentacles. This person, you know that part in, I'm hearing Astronaut in the Ocean by, what is his name? Mask Wolf or some shit. He goes, the Ace of Pentacles song where he's like, I stay working, or something like that. Something about like where he stays working, like even if he receives like no credit back or something like that. What the fuck is he talking about? Hold on. What you know about rolling down in the deep and your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. We don't talk too much, but the shit in slow motion, yeah. Feel like an astronaut in the ocean, yeah. Put the shit in the frame, no, like, what is it? Astro, what the fuck? Astronaut lyrics in the ocean. Alright, mental freeze when these people talk too much with that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. This could be your energy. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on around you. And maybe there's people who like, she say that I'm cool, damn straight. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D-A. Don't believe in T-H-O-T. They're blocking it out, but that's what it is. T-H-O-T. She can think me dumb. I'll play her for fun. Yeah, see? Yeah, you guys are like that. She keep playing me dumb. I'm gonna play her for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. You guys might be drawers too, okay? But let's see. Let's get this straight for a second. I'ma work. Yeah, that's what he says. Let's get this straight for a second. I'ma work. Even if I don't get paid, perfect question. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in the motion. Keep it moving like kinetic. You know? Anyway. So, some of you guys, yeah, it's almost like, even if you don't see work happening, let's just say your job's paying you shit or whatever, you're still going to be like working there. You're still going to be like pushing yourself there. Or let's just say like you run your own business or you're a hairstylist. You're like, you know what, I'm going to still keep taking my little cuts and I'm still going to keep posting my pictures online, still keep doing it. And then eventually you'll get like a really big turnout. Like, this person feels like you just keep pushing. All right, this is also something this person loves about you. Now, underneath the Magician energy in the reversal, you have the Star card in the reversal. This person also likes the fact that you have the ability to manifest things in your reality, even if it's not the most, like, oh, she fell, I guess I got the crown. Like, that kind of energy. I'm going to be very transparent, okay? This person really likes that about you, all right? Like, I'm just going to pick this up. like that kind of energy. Like, oh, she fell, help her. I'm going to pick this crown up. Like, that kind of energy. I'm the winner. Like, that kind of vibe, okay? And I'm only laughing because it's like, what the fuck? This could be a divine masculine that I'm reading for pound number 2. But it's just the energy that I'm feeling is kind of divine masculine a little bit. But let's get into the Emperor energy. You have the Three of Swords, heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, bad health, unhappiness. Maybe this person loves you for the fact that you have broken their heart maybe several times, okay? And this person definitely has this really strong vision in their reality and like really wants to, I don't want to say control you, but kind of like dominate you a little bit, to like where, like, this person just has this urge to like dominate you a little bit. Now, the next one that you have is the Moon card. Illusion, confusion, secrets, intuition, and uncertainty. This person also likes the fact that you help them tap in to their intuitive frequency through heartbreak. This is interesting. This person also likes when you reject them and that you can handle their kind of backlashes as well. Waiting, chaos, losing momentum, being unprepared. This person also likes that you reach out to them sporadically with random communication at random moments too. But that is what I'm getting for this pile. I hope that you guys enjoyed this pile selection. And until next time, if you do want a private reading with me, all that information to book is down below in the description box. I now have hyperpayment links for you guys to book. Whenever the hyperlink is deactivated and not active, that means booking is full. So just understand, if you're able to purchase, that means that you're going to be receiving it. So it's a lot easier as well, okay? But all that information to book with me and my packages when I live stream is all the way at the description box above the timestamps. And until next time, guys, bye for now. Hey, what's up, my pile number threes? Welcome. So before I forget, the channeled song that you guys are receiving, I didn't write it on your message, but immediately once I tapped in, I got a song immediately, which was My Love by Justin Timberlake. We're seeing a lot of Justin Timberlake today in the channeled messages. We're receiving My Love a lot in Justin Timberlake. But let's get into your main channeled message first, okay, to see why does your person love you. We're going to get into the key notations. So charming, this person really likes how charming you are, okay? Like, you could charm your way into any situation, anything. Like, this person really likes that about you. Now, I was also getting a weird dynamic that this could have been a friend turned into a lover, turned into an enemy, turned into soulmate to forever life partners. I was getting a really interesting dynamic there. Now, also receiving aligned spiritual mission. So you and this person may also share an aligned spiritual mission. 2960 could be significant, and private stocks is also something coming forth. Work together is significant. 7277 came in as well. Lots of money made. It's almost like both of you guys end up making a lot of money. Business owner there, very wealthy energy coming in as well, okay, for those of you guys. That could also be the person that you're encountering, or maybe this person really thinks that you're an asset to these things, okay? But let's get into your letter here. Dearest you, as you sit, I wait. As you breathe, I begin my intake. You are my world. Whatever I stress about fundamentally results to wanting to be better, stronger, and faster for you. I don't want you living, but oh my God, living here forever. I want you to have your own space of peace without any interference, not even from me. Maybe you live with your parents, or maybe you live with roommates, or maybe there's a dynamic there that doesn't fit for you, but for some reason I'm getting heavy on the parents. I never want to leave you. You make me believe I am see-through. You understand the littlest of things. Having sex with you is but a dream. Waking up next to you. This person is very poetic, very romantic, very like cutesy, does like little cutesy stuff. This person expresses their love in that way as well, okay? Like the frequencies were all different, similar but different through each pile. I just felt like somebody was calling me. That was weird. You don't understand what you do to me. I had plans before. What did I say? Having sex with you is but a dream. Waking up next to you feels like destiny. You don't understand what you do to me. I had plans before you that just don't make sense to me now. Meeting you changed my life. In a way, I feel like it was meant to be. I don't think what I thought was meant for me would truly equate to this happiness and sense of safety I receive from you. I find myself visualizing our perfect tree lit up, our turkeys perfectly glazed, our fireworks setting off just right, and our private, intimate memories becoming not so private. I want the world to know how much I've always loved you. You always turn me on, and you are absolutely attractive. I want to give you as many babies as you want, and then some. You deserve so much happiness. Let me give you that. Love, your lover. So again, maybe this person may end up confessing this to you during like friends with benefits stage, or some kind of situationships where they're just like, listen, what are we doing? Like, we've been doing this for like, I feel like I'm already married to her. Like, I feel like we've already like done these certain steps that we haven't done, and I want to solidify it. It's almost like the both of you guys have been living in your private world, in both of your minds connected, but it hasn't been matching your reality. And there's been certain delays and certain kind of like restrictions that you've been facing along the way. Interesting. But let's get into your messages. Alright, so getting right into your main messages here. Let's get into scandalous. And let's see first, and then we'll get into like the cute nitty-gritty potential love action cards as well. But let's get into it. Dearest you, I want to call out and just spend time with you. Fuck this job. Scandalously them. This person may also do that. May like try to rearrange your schedule, rearrange things to show you that they actually care. Show you that they actually like want to support you in some aspect too. Now the next one that you're getting, and I feel like maybe you might do that with them as well. Maybe you make time for them. Maybe in a way that maybe their mother or father never did. Dearest you, I booked a trip with someone other than you. I do not feel guilty. I just pretend to. Scandalously them is also something coming forth. So maybe this person feels really bad about taking other people out on trips and stuff like that, and they want to kind of like be able to gift you a trip as well. But it's almost like they feel like, is it too late? Is she just going to feel like, oh, I guess he's just taking me here now? Or like that kind of energy to where he didn't really like think about it or dream about it or like really plan it. Dearest you, I plan on marrying them and not you. The one being red, scandalously them. So maybe this person told you that. Maybe this person told you that, look, I'm planning on marrying this other person, or planning to be with this other person. Maybe gave you absolutely no hope in the world for this connection. I feel like this is going to turn around and bite them in the ass a little bit, because now that energy doesn't match. Now this person doesn't want to marry this other person. Now this person actually wants to marry you. Like that kind of energy. Dearest you, I want to reach out to you very soon. I want that yum yum from you. I freaking can't take how much I miss you. Scandalously. So this person also, like your sex factor, also ties into the fact of why this person like loves you and craves you a lot. Dearest you, I take money out of what you give me for the things I want instead of why you gave it to me. So no, the gas money wasn't used for just gas. Scandalously them. So maybe this person loves you, loves the fact that it's almost like you think that they don't know that, let's just say they give you like $50 for nails or something for you like to get your nails, and you're probably like $50. I guess I'm only getting my hands done, and it's going to be limited, and it's going to be this high, and you know what I mean? Because that's just expensive. So it's almost like you're like, you know what? Fine. So I guess I'll just make do with the $50 for the nails. You know what I mean? Because it is expensive to do your nails exactly the way that you want them. They usually run almost about $200 for the way that you really, really want them. You know what I mean? If you get them done the way that you want to get them done. You know what I mean? But if not, then $50 will just pay for like a basic, pedicure, which is around $30, plus you add the tip, that's $5. And then the hands, if you're just getting a basic manicure, that's like $12, ranging to $15. You know what I mean? Like, or $20 at some places, that'd be tripping. Okay, but anyway. So the next one that you have here is, this person like likes that about you. This person likes that, like, let's just say if you give them like $50, like, anyway. So you end up spending on like what you want, but it's not just for that. Like you'll end up treating yourself to something else, and that was their intention in the first place, and it's kind of like their secret that they keep from you too. Dearest you, the only reason that I am friends with you is because you're popular. If you weren't the star, I wouldn't care about you. Scandalously them is also something coming forward. So maybe this person is used to other people only liking them because they know people, or like whatever, who they know, or like, oh, your sister's this person, or your brother's this person, or that's who you're, like, they do it to get closer to that person. And this person actually just really appreciates that you're like, who? What? Okay, whatever. Like that kind of energy. All right. But let's get into the next one. So let's just say like their popular friend that you knew about. Let's just say let's just say the cast of Euphoria. Okay, you're dating Nate. Let's just say Cassie really didn't give a fuck. That whole situation would have been completely like different a little bit if she really didn't give a fuck. If she really didn't give a fuck, okay, about Nate Jacobs or any potential, she would have had that fine ass man from the beginning that she had, okay? But she didn't. He was going through some shit, you know what I mean? Anyway, for some reason I was getting that energy. So it's almost like, let's just say if she didn't care. It would be kind of like you're friends with the it girl or whatever, but Nate Jacobs is now trying to hit on you because you're like that, and you're like, what the fuck? Ew. Like that kind of energy. This is what this person usually goes through, okay? I know that's not how the story goes, but I'm just giving you the character comparison. Okay, dearest you, I got someone else pregnant. I'm sorry that I cheated on you. Scandalous. Maybe this person really loves you, to the fact that maybe this person ends up, for some of you guys, if you were like already pregnant or something like that, maybe this person ends up falling in love with you regardless if you were like already pregnant or like already have a child or something like that. Okay, and maybe you're used to it being kind of like maybe a little bit of a cock blocker, or maybe a little bit of like a No, like, people just are afraid of, like, true level commitment or, like, you know, stuff like that. Well, really, they shouldn't be, but they are. But anyway, so maybe this person really loves the fact that you do have a child. Maybe this person is going to love that child like their own child as well, okay? Is something else coming up, okay, for some of you guys? I know I do have a client who last time I spoke to her, she was having twins, and she was, like, about 4 months pregnant. That was the last time I talked to her, and she was inquiring if she was ever going to find love, you know, despite her being pregnant with somebody else's child. And I don't know why her energy is, like, popping up. If you end up picking this pile, let me know. Put a heart in the comment section. But anyway, for some reason I feel like this person's still going to want to be with you, okay? Dearest you, I plan on leaving her for you, scandalously them, or I plan on leaving him for you, scandalously them, is also something coming forward. So maybe there's, like, a little weird dynamic that's also going to be left behind as well. But let's get into the switch deck, and let's see a little bit more of what's coming in. Evening time is something coming forth. You're also getting dearest you. I'm finally going to follow through on what I said I would do. I'm doing this because I want it to work between us soon. Love, yours. Maybe this person really likes the fact that you finally, like, follow through on what you say we were going to do. Like, even though you guys might get into arguments or whatever, you're like, you know what? No, didn't I say I was, like, going to clean the car or whatever? Then I'm going to clean it. Like that kind of energy, you know? Dearest you, I've not slept. I'm worried about you. Love, them is also something coming forth. This person also likes that you relentlessly worry about them, think about them, care about them. Dearest you, let's smoke and chill out together. This person likes that maybe you smoke or hang out. Maybe other people, like, are offended by or whatever. Maybe this person likes to actually have those moments of relaxation with you, okay? Now, the next one that you have is, dearest you, you make me feel like I belong. You are home to me. Love, yours is also something coming forth. Dearest you, they made me part ways with you. Love, them. I feel like this person may end up, like, you and this person may end up moving in with each other in a really weird way. It's almost out of a necessity, but not really. It's almost like something that you guys ended up wanting to manifest, but it ended up happening in a really weird way. Anyway, dearest you, the argument we just had has stuck with me. As many times as I review it, I begin to think I was stupid. Love, them. And this is somebody who is now starting to see, damn, I've been an asshole to this person. I really did bypass their emotions completely and maybe gaslit them. Maybe I did. Like, that kind of energy, whether you're male or female, maybe it's that self-reflection kind of moment. Less than a year is also something coming forth. Maybe this person fell in love with you in less than a year of knowing you and never really told you for a while after that. Dearest you, let's have fun today. I want to take you out and show off. Love, them is also something coming forth. Maybe this person loves the fact that you like showing them off. You like having fun with them. You like spending time with them. Dearest you, this separation showed me how I truly feel about you. I will tell you soon. Love, them is also something coming forth. So I also feel, and that also is saying, dearest you, they made me part ways with you. So I feel like maybe this person was involved in, like, a different situation or something like that, to, like, where they had to push you away, to where they had to figure out what's really going on, and then you guys end up coming back together. This is, like, a weird dynamic there a little bit with this pile, but I understand it. But let's get into your tarot. Alright, guys, I have seen 959 throughout this read, and I've also seen 1222 throughout this read so far. Okay, but let's get into, so look that up for some added insight for you guys. And also, for my private readings, I always, like, go into, like, the angel numbers and stuff like that, especially if there's, like, still time left on the clock there. But let's get into your first main tarot. And all that information to book with me is down below in the description box. I have hyperlinks, so whenever they're activated and they're active and able to book, you'll be able to click and purchase them. Whenever they're not, they'll just say link invalid whenever booking is unavailable. But let's get into it. Demanding, vengeful, jealous, bully, and low confidence. Maybe this person likes that you're self-destructive. Okay? With the Queen of Wands energy coming up in the reversal. Maybe this also is somebody who kind of likes that you throw a little bit of tantrums and you can get kind of a little bit unreliable, maybe even distracted, hasty, impatient. This person likes this about you. Like, they wouldn't even, like, let's just say if you were, like, perfect, they would feel like something was wrong, like something's off, like something scary would be about to happen, like that kind of energy. With the 9 of Cups energy coming forth, success, achievement, happiness, rewards, wishes coming true. This person also understands that you are relentless at your goals and you will do whatever it takes to achieve what you are wanting to achieve. How many ever hours, how many ever whatever. And it's almost like other people don't see what you're doing, but this person intuitively taps in and sees, like, what you're doing, like why you're doing what you're doing. Like, if you outburst or something like that, this person understands why you outbursted. This person gets like what irritated you about that conversation or like that situation or whatever. Now with the Three of Wands energy coming forth in the the upright position, confidence, progress, expansion, growth, and looking ahead. Maybe some of you guys have been waiting to be like first position in their life, and that's going to be coming up soon. A lot of optimism for looking ahead. So no matter what's like been sent to destroy you or who's like been put up against you, whatever X, like you stand true and feel like I already won. Like what are you saying? And with the Three of Wands energy coming up in the upright, this is also about growth, but this is also about travel, short-term travel, short-term journeys. This person also really likes that you're adventurous and goes on short-term travel, short-term journeys. And maybe the makeup sex could also be pretty wild as well. Underneath the Queen of Wands, you have the Tower card in the reversal. Now, the Tower card does signify resisting change, delaying the inevitable, and lying, but it's also about an internal shift, an internal change. Maybe this person really does see you flip a switch, okay, inside of you, to where you guys argue pretty heavily, it looks like, with the Five of Wands, conflict, rivals, arguments, tension, clash of ego. Right underneath this, I told you, this person really likes that you're self-destructive, okay? This person really likes that you have the ability to kind of generate chaos and argue and be very impatient. This person really likes this about you. You probably remind them a lot of maybe how their mother used to be, okay, or still is. With the Two of Swords energy coming forth in the upright, you also have the Three of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles energy, this is also about you always knowing intuitively if there's somebody else involved in your connection or relationship. This person loves that aspect of you. It's almost like they can't hide anything from you. Even when they think they can hide something from you, they can't. Underneath the Three of Wands, you have the Nine of Wands coming up in the reversal. This person also feels like you are relentless at them letting down their freaking guard, and it's not until they let down their guard that you chill out or you relax or you like something like that. You may also have an animal that's really similar to your personality, because I keep getting animal frequency. But let's get into the next one. You have the Two of Wands energy in the reversal, bad planning, overanalyzing, avoid risks, impatient. This person also really loves the fact that you fuck up and you're able to kind of still win in a major way and plan with your intuition on how to get out of certain circumstances that normally would hold people back intensely, to the point where you then eventually can look ahead positively, like almost acting as if any of that didn't even happen. All right, with the Nine of Swords energy coming forth in reversal, this person also likes the fact that you were able to make them laugh and get out of like I wanted to say laugh in particular. This person likes the fact that you get them to open up, that you also get them to kind of like break down, all right? But they also like that you're a little bit scandalous, with scandal energy coming forth right there at the edge of, as a keyword. They like that you're able to get them out of like a dark headspace or a depressive, anxious headspace as well. Regardless of what happens, even if you guys argue, they feel like every argument's worth it with you. And they do see a future with you. They don't know how it's going to happen, but they know it's going to happen. That's what I'm receiving for this pile. If you guys did enjoy this, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe for more content. If you do want some further insight, feel free to hop on any of my live streams at 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard, or you can even book privately now with a direct payment link at the bottom of the description box. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time.